Hey everybody, we're live.
I'm Julie.
I'm Carter.
And this is
PS
Promposals, where the PS stands for public speaking.
And the Promposal stands for Promposal.
Promposals.
What is that?
If you don't know what that is, you want to re-explain it?
I will re-explain it. Promposal is where you have some sort of theatrical proposal to somebody, kind of like they used to, or kind of like they do now in prom. When we went to prom, it was never anything like that. But for example, like you get somebody to fake pull you over and for a traffic stop, and then they're like, "You're not getting a ticket. You're getting proposed to."
If someone fake pulled me over, I swear that would be the worst. I honestly think I would punch someone.
It's not the best.
No, that's idea. No.
It's the only.
Who wants to be pulled over? Same with if you got pulled over and someone said, "Hey, you're doing a good job. You get an ice cream cone." I'd be like, "Go away.
Yeah.
Get out of my face."
What about those ones where they give you like at Christmas time and they give you like PS5s or whatever they are? I don't know. Gaming system. Maybe I'm off.
I don't know. Any fake getting pulled over just seems like it's don't do that.
What if it's the lottery?
Nope. If you fake the lottery too, that's justifiable harm. All right, let's move on.
Moving on.
Tonight we're talking about impromptu speaking.
One of my favorite parts of Toastmasters.
Why
actually.
is that?
I just like being
on the spot.
Yeah, there's a little bit of spot to be on there.
When you say it like that, you're going to invoke fear in people.
No, it's not. It's not fear. It's there's an energy. There's those like your blood starts moving a little bit. What do they call them? Corticosteroids. Yeah, a bunch of stuff fires in your brain.
Don't tell us friends.
I'm a Richfield student. There's nothing I know about this stuff. But things get fired up. You get fired up. You do some fun stuff. It makes you feel alive.
In Toastmasters, we call impromptu speaking table topics.
Yeah.
And the goal is to speak for 1 to 2 minutes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Remember,
so it's not even that long.
Yeah.
And if you get a question that you don't like or you can't answer it, you just change the question.
You reroute it.
Which is my favorite part, which I do a lot.
Pivot.
Yes. Also, the person asking the question, usually the best tip in Toastmasters, the person asking the question should ask the question, then call on someone, because that makes everyone pay attention until the question is asked. Otherwise, if you call on someone and then say the question, everyone else can zone out, which is, I'm good at zoning out all the time. I think that's a good reason too. Also, I feel like you should know how to speak on your feet, is because I feel like a lot of times, like in meetings and stuff, I zone out. Like, I know Christine's probably not around, but in Prudential design team days, those 4 months or however long we were stuck in that room at Prudential, I zoned out all the time. And then whenever I got called on to come up with something, I was like, just making stuff off the top of my head. I was like, what? We've been sitting here for a long time now, and I have not been listening to anything you've been talking about. So.
Yeah, if I'm not engaged, I'm off in la la land. But the other reason I like it is because you get to hear the question, and you kind of get to start to pre-format your response, and then it either is you or it's not you that speaks. And there's those times when it's just the right question for you, and you're like, yeah, bring it on. And then it's definitely not.
Should we do some table topics?
Let's give it an example. Would you like me to go first and give you the question, or you want to do it?
Either way, yeah, you can give me one.
All right. I'm going to be very topical on this.
Okay.
What experience from the past year do you appreciate the most? Julie.
What experience from the past year do I appreciate the most? Oh my gosh. How do I say this without crying? Because the last year has been super rough. I think with the pandemic. And then I lost my brother to COVID. We lost 2 of our dogs off. So I think, but then in all of that, then this little knucklehead puppy came into our lives totally unexpectedly, and I personally wasn't looking to get a puppy.
Mm.
I wasn't ready for a puppy. That wasn't something that I ever saw us doing. Our last dog, when we got Dixie, she was 4, and so I just envisioned we get another older dog. We'd probably get a girl dog. So that's kind of where my mind went, and I also thought that after Dixie and Caesar passed away, there'd be some time in between there, even though with both of our dogs, we never had, we've always had dogs. We've never had like a time without dogs, but I thought this would be the first time we didn't have dogs. And so I just was like at peace with not having dogs for a while. So when Kobe/Emmett, when that opportunity came up, and then we went to meet him, and he looked exactly like Dixie, and then I was bawling my eyes out, and the poor woman that was giving him to us was like, "What is going on?" She looked at me like, "What is happening right now? Why is this lady crying?"
Sure.
And then he's just been like the best blessing. I mean, obviously, you don't want to have to start, it's hard having a puppy and training and everything like that, but it's also been a good use of our time, and it's brought a lot of joy to our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I would say that kind of unexpected bringing a puppy into all the sadness of all the loss we've had in the last year has probably been one of the best experiences.
Right on. There's a example right there. You just get a topic and you start free flowing. You get 1 to 2 minutes. If you go a little over, you get like a little grace period, but that's the whole point of it.
Are you ready for one?
I am ready for one.
All right.
I'll put my thinking cap on.
Oh, here's one. I didn't circle this one as one to give you, but it just popped out, so I'll give it to you. What is your favorite song and why?
What is my favorite song and why? All right. This fluctuates and there is a continuum on it, but I think my favorite song would have to be a song called In God's Country by U2 and the Joshua Tree album. And without nerding out too much, I know I'm wearing a Foo Fighters shirt. The predictability would have been Foo Fighters. I'm really into them right now, all that stuff. I love a lot of music, a lot of genres, everything like that. But In God's Country just has this kind of call to it for me. It's rocking. Almost never play live because they don't even know how to figure it out. And when they do play it, it's like a treat for all kind of the classic fans. So that would be my favorite song and why.
And you'll notice I did not roll my eyes at U2 because I like to give you crap about all of your music choices, and every time U2 comes on, I like to make fun of
my love affair with Bono.
Yes, all of your music. At least you didn't say something yacht rock. Do you want to do another one?
Yeah, let's do one more. Let's do one more for you, Julie. When you meet someone for the first time, what do you want them to think about you, Julie?
What do I want someone to think about me when they meet me for the first time?
Yeah.
That is a good question. I guess I want them to think that I don't take myself too seriously. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing I want them to think about me. I don't want them to know that I don't take myself or anything too seriously, and I'm just there for the laughs. That's pretty much like my ideal job in life would just be someone's sidekick. Like if someone would just pay me to be their sidekick and to hang out with them and like make jokes all day, like if I could just tag along with some VP of something and just like crack jokes in their like hectic day all day. Like that would be my ideal. Like lighten the day.
So now,
So that would be. So that's what I want people to know is that I just want to make jokes and I just want to make fun of stuff and I don't want anything to be too serious because I think even when there's like tough times, like I think there's still going to be humor on the other side of it. Like no matter like how dark it's going to get, like the humor is going to get you through it. And I feel like you need to experience that hard pain and the low lows to experience the high highs. So I feel like, yeah, don't take things too seriously. Don't take it too personally. I'm just kind of like, roll with it, I think.
yeah.
Not. Also, too, I like to make a fool of myself, and I don't like people to know how smart I am. Like I like to let, I don't want people to know that I'm smarter than. I'd rather have them think I'm dumb and smart.
Right on.
I sell it. Set the bar real low.
Set it low.
Set it low, tripping over it a lot of the times. Are you ready for your next one? This is not one I picked out ahead of time, but I just thought.
All right.
Wait, where did it go?
I don't know.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
Okay.
What's the next big step you need to take?
The next big step that I need to take is to learn to shut my mouth a little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Zip it.
Zip it. Yeah. I don't need to share my opinion all the time. I need to allow some voices to experience their own growth and their own movement. And I like the idea. I had an experience yesterday where I shut my mouth for a large portion of the day and it was good. It was fine. And I think if I do that I will be able to make it the next 4 years and slide into retirement where I'll open my mouth back up and do whatever I want to do and say. So that's the good challenge. And if I can do that, maybe I'll make those 4 years. And if I don't, well, then I don't know. We'll see. It's
hard because you live with me and I have a comment for everything.
You're like a good friend. When you bring something up, you're one of two ways. You're either ride or die, or you're completely on the other side of it.
I do like to argue a lot, but also I do like to trash talk.
Yeah.
I will just get in there and like fight with you. Yeah. So
there you go.
That's just how simple Table Topics is.
That's why Toastmasters is a good hang a lot of the times.
It really is.
Yeah.
And it's just 1 to 2 minutes. We do not have anyone to propose to, although we do have someone. Did our Elon Musk interview. Can just spin it because I like spinning the wheel, and we will just randomly invite people to be proposed to. And the thing is, when I randomly generated the names, like none of these names are anyone that we actually really even know.
Right.
Anyone by that name.
Right.
Necessarily. So I just want to spin the wheel and say these names.
All right.
And then we'll be done.
I'll hold the wheel and you spin.
Do you not want to say any of the names?
I can say the names too.
The first name is Ali.
Ali. I like that name.
I do too. There used to be an Ali that lived across the alley from my dad, one of the little kids. And If Ollie and something else. They're two little kids. The next name is Harrison.
Harrison.
Don't know any Harrisons.
I knew Harrison when I was in 4th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a very progressive name.
Next.
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
I don't know any
I
Lincolns.
don't know any Lincoln.
Lucas.
Lucas. I
Don't
know a
think I-
Luke or two. We know a Luke at church.
Oh, yeah, we do. This one is Eulela. Don't know anyone by that name. Want to spin one? Suleiman.
Suleiman.
I'll do it again.
I'll do one more. And
Leland.
Leland. I like Leland.
There was once a Leland that came to dinner with us at our house. My mom used to invite strangers over, and there was a Leland. Harrison.
And our last one?
Mitchell? No,
Mitchell.
that's not the last one.
Nope.
We also have Olive.
Oh, I like Olive.
And I think that's it. Oh,
We have a Tammy, T-A-M.
oh yeah, Tammi. All right, so those are the names. Any one of those names wants to be promposed, or anyone else, or you just want to come to Midday Mumblers Fridays, 11:30 to 12:30 Central Time. Let us know. You can find us on Zoom. If you're in the Twin Cities, we're at the Chanhassen Library. That's about it.
Right on.
Until next time, have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.